Good day everyone, I'm your Mr. Itiel and welcome back to my channel. Okay, in this video, we're going to express percent to fraction and to decimal. So examples, convert the following into fraction and decimal. So number 1, we have 50%. So the first thing to do, since 50% is the same with 50 over 100. Ang percent kasi, this is just a demonstration of a fraction where the denominator is 100. So 50% means 50 out of 100. Simplify na lang para naka lowest term. And then to make it decimal, from 50, imumove lang natin siya 2 times to the left. So 1, 2. So 50% is 50 over 100 and 0.5 or 5/10 in decimal. So 50 over 100 kapag ni-reduce natin to its lowest term, that is by 50 over 50, that is 1/2. So this will be in fraction. I-divide natin. This will be in fraction. This is 50% in fraction, 1/2. And in decimal, that is 50 hundredths or 5/10. So 50% is 1/2 in fraction and 50% is 5/10 in decimal. So let's go to the next example. So hatiin natin. Okay, number 2, 180%. So lagpas ng 100%, meaning sobra yan sa isang buo. Okay, so 180% is also 180 out of 100 by simply reducing to its lowest term, where the GCF of this is 20. So divide both sides, both the numerator and denominator, by 20. So that will become 9 over 5. So 180% is 9 over 5 in fraction. What about in decimal? So from 180%, just move the decimal point to the left 2 times. 1, 2. So that will become 1.8 or 1 and 8/10 in decimal. Okay? So let's go to the next example, number 3. 130%. So again, 130% is also 130 out of 100. By reducing to its lowest term, by dividing its both the numerator and denominator by the GCF of 10. So that will become 13 over 10. This is 130% in fraction. In decimal, from 130, move the decimal place to the left 2 times or divide it by 100. So that will become 1.30 or 1.3. Or, this is 1 and 3/10. Next, number 4, 20%. So 20% is also 20 over 100. So reducing to its lowest term by dividing its both sides by the GCF of 20, so that will become 1 over 5. 20% is also 1 over 5. In decimal, 20, then remove the decimal, then move the decimal places to the left 2 times, 1 and 2. So that will become 0.20 or 0.2 or 2/10. 2/10 is also 20%. Next, what about 1.5%? 1.5% is also 1.5 over 100. Okay, but as you can see, we have decimal in the numerator. By multiplying it by 10 over 10, since there is one decimal place there, if there is 2, let's say 1.52, you need to multiply it by 100. So since there's only one decimal place, multiply it by 10. Multiplying it, that is 15 over 1,000. Okay, so simplify. Reduce to its lowest term by dividing by the GCF of 5. So that will become 3 over 200. So 1.5% is 3 over 200. And to make 1.5% in decimal, from 1.5, just move the decimal point to the left 2 times. 1 and 2, and add 0 dito. So therefore, 1.5% is equal to 15 thousandths. Okay? So 15 tens, hundreds, thousands, 15 thousandths, or 0.015. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you enjoy learning about expressing percent to fraction and to decimal. So before I end up my video, I would like to give my special thanks to Mr. Eldrin Dalikan, and I hope you learned something. Goodbye!